I don't want to look out the window. Oh. Okay, I'm sick to my stomach. Just yeah. Driving these roads, it's so scary. I'm not really normally scared, but now I'm scared. Welcome back to another Overlanding in Norway series. This time, me and Erik are heading for Jotunheimen, and we accidentally drive the scariest road in Norway. You meet up with us in Brumunddal. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So the gang.
Yeah.
Finally back together again. Going on trip with Erik. We were supposed to go east, but we are going
west.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were supposed to be how many guys? 5, 6, 7 guys?
Yeah.
And
we are now with you. So the hardcore is back.
Yeah.
Back in action. So before we leave Brumunddal, we stop for some groceries and fill up our supplies. And our first goal is to get to Fagernes and have lunch there.
Yeah, good.
But as we always do, we find some interesting side roads and the trip takes a bit longer, and you will see why. Okay, final little side road, gonna test out. Just a little bit of snow on it, so and in patches, so yeah. If he can ride there with his summer tires, it's gonna be, should be easy for me. At first glance we thought this is gonna be an easy drive, but it turns out the snow is a bit deeper and it's much more compact than we thought. Big boots are coming off. With the big boots on, we get the Maxtrax out and try and get him to go forward. But you will see the problem with summer tires that they can't really work on Maxtrax because they have no lugs to pull them up on the Maxtrax with. So we changed it up and put the Maxtrax at the rear, and I'm giving him a little tug so we can just get up of the snow and then try again. I'm just easing back, and it doesn't take much before he starts to move. Okay, so the biggest problem here is clearance. Also, there's ice underneath the snow, so when he gets stuck, he starts to spin, and then the car just drops on its belly and then bottoms out. And with no proper tires, this is kind of hopeless. But we are down here, and we are going to get through this. Yes! Woohoo!
No drama.
No drama. It's only the way back up. I think I will go in the front then.
Yeah. You can pull me.
Yeah. Yep. So Erik finally made it through, and now it's my turn. I'm not expecting it to be difficult, but it's fun to drive on the snow either way. I'm just gonna drive up the biggest snow patch, and then I can back down if you don't get through it. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. See you on the top.
So I guess this is a bit learning about terrain response. You know, there's no terrain response in the Range Rover, so that's quite new. Although the vehicle is not new to me, because I have this for, I don't know, 7 years or something. Of course, lacking in ground clearance and on completely worn out summer tires. Not really the perfect match for for snow conditions. I think we'll try sport mode and grass, gravel, snow.
Whoop whoop! Made it up! Okay.
If we take all these roads to camp,
Yeah.
it's gonna get dark.
Okay. So now straight to Fagernes, no more side roads, and then
Lunch.
lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry. So next year Disco 3?
Nej. Disco 6.
Disco 6. Defender, you mean?
Yeah.
New Defender.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Nice, Fagernes.
Yes.
Yep. So we started our trip from Brumunddal and we are driving to Fagernes. We often stop at Fagernes as a lunch stop before we go into Jotunheimen, either through Beitostølen and Valdresfrya or go west as we are doing today and then go over against Tutøgrø via Tindeveien and then Sognefjellet. Homemade. Father-in-law, Tore, thank you. Homemade. Pernille, thank you. Not homemade. Kiwi, thank you.
With hard-earned money.
So there's many features of the Discovery that I really love, but the tailgate is on the top. It's so usable for making lunch, coffee, dinner, anything, and you always have a place to sit just right away. After a quick lunch and a quick fuel stop, we were ready to head for the mountains. From Fagernes we are heading northwest, going on the west side of Jotunheimen, and our goal now is to get to Øvre Årdal. Starting to climb the mountains, we are going up and up and up since Fagernes basically, and we dropped from like 19 degrees to down to 15 just by going through one tunnel, and then now we are climbing up the mountain and we are down at 13 degrees Celsius. So it's you're seeing more snow and the temperature is dropping. So we're almost at the turning point where we're going to turn off E16, go on to road 53, and then make our way to Øvre Årdal, which is the starting point of Tindeveien, which is what we want to drive with this massive snow edges. Well, I'm not sure what it's called, but really excited. Not sure we're gonna drive there today. I think we're gonna drive in the area, try and find a nice place to camp. And tomorrow it's forecasted to be really sunny, really nice. So saving the Tinder road until tomorrow when it's sunny out, and we can get some good contrast while setting up the drone so you can see. We've never been here when during the spring. So I'm hoping to see like many meters of snow edges on the road. So yeah, very, very excited. But now I'm just curious if we can find a good camp spot.
Blue dew, blue moon, you're shaded with someone I'm not really into. Do you need to fix it? Talking bullshit. It's hard to see you when your eyes look dull. Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue?
So this is so cool, up in the mountains, so much snow, and yeah, just epic views, epic views. Wasn't expecting this at all, so yeah, really nice. Temperature is down to 4, so we are thinking we're gonna drive down on the other side against Øvre Årdal, the starting point for the Tinde road, and hopefully you can see some rise in temperature, so yeah, be a bit nicer to camp during the evening. Yeah, we will see. So far so good, really nice mountain roads. Enjoying the trip so far.
Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue. Blue dew. Bad mood. Sort of witty and jaded, but let's not talk about you. Your cloudy song on a rerun. Are you hound dog tired singing all night long? Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue?
6 degrees. Whoop whoop. Still cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually a nice place to camp if it was warmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like June, not May.
Yeah. But the thing I wanted to check out, if you see up in the mountain there, there's actually a road going there, so you can see the line. And just looking at this part, like this part, I'm thinking, oh, that's scary. But as you look further, it looks like there's something up in there. So I think I don't think it's open now, and I'm not really sure it's open during summer. Should we make some coffee or coffee? Yes, make a coffee. I like. Oh, the hot pot. Yeah, I thought we can make new coffee.
Give it a test.
Oh, svart. Oh, det er sur.
Ja, bra.
Making some more coffee and then driving down to Årdal. Yeah, you can see the the avalanche up there. I'm thinking with your summer tires. I'm thinking
We should
no.
With my worn summer tires.
Worn summer tires,
Yeah.
old summer tires. Yeah. Okay, coffee. Yes, coffee time. Me so happy. Happy. Okay. Coffee. Now we can drive forever. Like so. The last bit is a bit hefty.
A bit hefty.
As Erik pointed out, if you need water really fast, buy this can. Extra fort.
How long you had that one?
It's
10 years?
Yeah.
The first time actually reading.
No, but 10 liters, I found is enough for a weekend or a long weekend for me. Yeah.
I have 5 liters.
Yeah. So
But since I'm traveling with you, I
Yeah.
don't
need more.
need more.
Oh yes. Because I'm old, I use coffee frette.
Yeah. I've gotten old too. I've got glasses now.
Do you want?
9.
No.
9.
No. I want it black.
No, thank you.
Okay. Coffee time. Is it good?
Smakar gott.
Warm. But good.
Yep.
Best outside. We are checking the weather. We were supposed to go east, as I said, because of the weather. But then we both started talking about going west because Tinderveien is just open, and yeah, check the weather. It was supposed to be nice, and now
It's supposed to be still nice tomorrow.
yeah,
4 degrees and sun.
yeah.
Tonight 1 degree.
Øvre Årdal.
We just left from like 18 degrees.
Yeah.
So it's a bit.
After a quick map check and double checking the weather, we were ready to set off, and we had a good cup of coffee to keep us going for the last stretch of today's drive. The thing is, we have a soft spot for side roads, and this time I'm not really too happy about it. Welcome to Øvre Årdal. Here lies the scariest road in Norway. We just didn't know it yet.
Okay, really scared. I don't want to look out the window. Oh. Okay, so yeah, scariest road I ever driven, and we are just still going up. It's not stopping yet, so now we are seeing snow on the edges. So hopefully, yeah. Don't want to look down. Don't want. Oh Lord.
So we're basically 600 meters above Øvre Årdal. And if you go off here, you go all the way down, and there's nothing saving you. The one thing that you're not seeing is that that's 400 meters upwards with just rock.
Okay, I'm sick to my stomach. Just yeah. Driving these roads, it's so scary. I'm not really normally scared, but now I'm scared. Yep. scariest road I ever driven.
Oh, this is just crazy.
Yeah, I just turn up a couple of turns and my stomach just gone. So yeah. Oh.
Yeah, but just amazing what you can stumble upon when you
Yeah,
drive a bit slow. Because I saw this when waiting for you.
yeah, and this is the other end of.
On that road, yeah.
Yeah, this is the other end of that road. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
And
The snow.
snow is building up too much.
Yeah. I was
That's just 50 meters and it's gonna be a stop, I think.
Yeah, but no matter, yeah, I'm not gonna push through no snow, no any snow on this road. Yeah, I just I can feel it in my whole body. It's this is just not something I'm used to, or yeah. Okay. Turn around.
Can we camp there?
No, I'm not sure I want to camp up here. Snow, no, or this rock avalanche, or rock. I don't know what's called it. I'm not gonna sleep any good.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna turn around so I don't have to back up all the way.
Yeah, good. Crazy bananas. This road is just insane. Snow, stopped by snow. Probably some build up from the winter. Øvre Årdal. Really nice. We are going up Tindeveien, which is going up there over the mountain. So that's for tomorrow. So getting out of the car and talking to Eddie just calmed my nerves enough that I could turn around, look at the views and just enjoy them. And not think about all the rock that was behind me or the dry down which is coming up. After taking in the views, we talked about the temperature and where we wanted to camp, and we decided the best solution was to start on Tindeveien, but not drive too far up. Still keeping the temperature, but also get away from people and hopefully find a good camp.
Vi ganske høyt oppe.
Yeah.
Grensen.
It was only one thing standing in the way, and that was the drive back down. And to be honest, I didn't enjoy this Land Rover drive. Okay, halfway down. Just gonna cruise down in low gear, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. I cannot look down. Just concentrate on the road. So as you can hear, we are forcing the cars into low gear, keeping them running on the engine, so we don't have to use the brakes so much. And this part is the worst. It's straight down on the right side there, and nothing will stop you. Okay, here the second gear is getting a workout. Second gear low on the way down. I'm alive! I'm alive! Oh, crazy road.
So really good to be back down again. And then now we are on the main road, which is still kind of a crazy road. There are some wet tunnels that you have to go through, and coming through the last one you can see Øvre Årdal, and the views there is just amazing.
Ja, var derfor jeg stoppet.
Yeah.
I wanted to see, that's the road we was on. And you can see the change from the main road up to the extra road, and we were all the way up underneath there. That, and then it continues all the way up. Crazy, crazy road. And I'm never going back. Yeah, so now I've been here before driving Tinderveien, and I thought this was like, oh yes, across like 180 degrees. This is really cool and kind of steep on the outside, but from after that, this is basically nothing. So yeah, I just wanted to stop and see so you get an overview of the road, and it goes all the way up to the top there.
Yeah.
It looks even scarier on top.
The thing on that one, you don't have any, like on the edge it's stopped.
Yeah.
Or it's not stopped.
There's no railing on the road, so it's if you do something wrong, you fall and you go all the way down. Oh, that's good. Yeah, so we just met a curious old man who actually worked inside the mountain that we drove on, because there's a power station down low, and then there goes piping all the way to the top, where the what's it called, inslag, or
Inlet.
Inlet.
Water.
For water, and yeah.
For that, this is a hydro station,
Yeah.
more or less. Built in 1919
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah.
And then the other one was built by the Germans during the war. Yeah. Probably that's possible. Probably that's because of the crazy road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably because
There's no rules and no nothing. Yeah. So really interesting. There actually is what's it called? Wire track inside of the mountains, which you could take before, but I think didn't get approval now, and so it's not working anymore. But really cool meeting this guy, and yeah.
He came here to work for 2 years and ended up working 54 years.
Yeah.
54 years.
54 years is he worked there.
It's a long time.
It's a really long time. But really cool. Let's
Crack on.
camp.
This is the second time I visit Øvre Årdal, and the views there is just amazing. This time we came over the mountain, and last time I came following the fjords, and both roads are amazing. I couldn't recommend Øvre Årdal enough.
Okay, it's 4:07, and we are still looking for a camp. We are driving up, keep on driving upwards, and ja, det er jævla bløtt da i snø, men bort fra det så går det jo fint.
Vi kjører litt til, og så ha den flambert.
Yeah. Yes. So looking for camp. That's the problem of going west instead of going east. It's the mountains, road, and lots of people. So it's kind of difficult finding a camp. Foss.
Thank you, Bob.
And now it's just yeah, and we can feel the temperature is going down just by driving 200-300 meters. You can feel like we are coming, because it's so steep, we are climbing, and so I think we are down into 8-7 degrees now because we have climbed so much. If I remember correctly, the toll road doesn't start for until you're on the top.
Yeah, it's on the map not too long ago.
Yeah.
No.
Snow on the road. Hva som var andre veien her?
Ja, det lurer jeg på, for ifølge kartet mitt så skulle vi kjørt der. Og den her bare stopper.
Ja, jeg tenker at jeg har funnet camp.
Bra.
Cool. Hidden road. Let's go and check out, see where it goes, and then we can set up camp. Whoop whoop! Where's the camp? With a view. The road continues up into the mountain there. Looks like the road continues up, goes there. Maybe the old road.
Tarp, tent,
Get
Fire.
fire, food. Yum yum.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice. Well done.
Yeah.
Good job. Very good. Always drive a bit further.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
but
then-
we are still. Yeah.
Early.
Yeah.
Early. Good. Camp. Yes.
Ja. Må lukke døra di, da. Simon is lifting the disc because I'm hitting the tailgates all the time. It's a bit easier to... Ja, det går fint.
Jeg håper det var greit å gå forbi her.
Ja, ja.
Sette det der, og så må vi jo sette inn her. Så blir jo trekket. Ah,
Ja.
I like my tailgate, yes. Like it really good.
Bra.
If you don't think about all the crazy views that we experience while going overlanding, this is the favorite part about going overlanding, for my part, at least. So getting to camp, finding these special places that have amazing views, waterfall, and we can set up camp in no time, have some good food, enjoy the fire, and enjoy the company, and just relax for the night.
And habanero chili,
Yeah.
with Östavin,
Østaving.
which is a cheese,
Oi,
Norwegian cheese.
spicy. Not sure I'm going to like that.
Östavin is a good cheese.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we're having wrap with vegetables which I pre-made or color up with the eggs and then some sausages and just putting everything into the wrap basically. Hoping it's gonna be good. First time, but yeah.
Hadde jobbet på kontor, så hadde ikke kunnet gjort det der.
Well, then I think vegetables, yes. Just what's it called? Onions, paprika. No, it's not paprika. It's called peppers, and then sweet potato.
Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue?
Huh? No.
Not blue. Blue dew. Bad mood. Sort of witty and jaded, but let's not talk about you. Your guy song on a
So, yeah, pretty
rerun.
much done.
Are you hound dog tired singing all night long? Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue?
Looks good.
Not
Hopefully it tastes good too. No.
Yeah. Tasting time. Like so. Okay. Yum yum yum. Yum 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 yum. Det er ikke mest nå.
Ja.
Får ikke se så elegant ut.
Beautiful. Very good.
Really good.
Yeah.
On you first, and yeah, actually really good. Men resten, oi, det var jævla bra. Ja, kan jeg. Det er sånn nivå,
Ja. Level check.
level check. So this was made for me back in '93 when I was a little boy by a friend of my parents. Yeah, Rolf Hamre. Thank you.
The year before I was born.
Oh, okay.
blue dew. Been watching you since I ran into
Okay.
Do you need a picture? Well, that gets old. It's hard to take one when your iPhone's full. Who's gonna save you?